they're also psychotic, but psychotic makes for good in bed. So I was dating this girl, and she was my first actual girlfriend, and we were going at it 3-4 times a day. It was phenomenal.
Wait a minute, is this number one?
I didn't even know what I was doing most of the time. She just told me how to go about it, and I went about it.
I want to hear the story, so
anyways, you know, we're having a great time, and all of a sudden it comes to the summer, and I'm Danish, so every summer I go and spend a month over in Denmark visiting all my family. And when that came, she was like...
Mute him. Thank you.
So what happened was when I was going to, right, like 2 weeks before I was going to Denmark, she was a little uneasy about it. She finds out that her father isn't a real father. Like, her mom tells her, hey, should I have this guy? He's pretty cool. And then he's like, hey, so it turns out like I'm your brother? And she finds out her dad's not a real dad. It's some Maury shit, and I feel really bad for her. So I try to help and be compassionate, and she keeps pushing me away, and it's getting really irritating.
Zombie!
You know what happens?
Zombie!
So, it's time to go to Denmark, you know, she's really pissed off. I haven't seen her in 2-3 weeks. I mean, I'm going to Denmark, she's really pissed off, but I gotta go anyways, family comes first. So halfway through the trip, she says that we need to break up, and I guess I understand. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks, she's being a bitch, so I'm like, fuck it. So her dad, who happens to be the coolest guy of all time, he says to me, he calls me when I get back and says, look, all your clothing and all that, I'll leave it for you, I'll leave the door unlocked, nobody's gonna be home, you don't need to worry about it. Just come by and pick up all your clothes. So I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll do that. So I go back there one day, and I hear some weird noises coming from her room, and she's obviously home, her car's there, and I hear some weird noises, you know, somebody's having sex.
Oh what?
And it's just really, you know, I don't go to check or anything, it's her life, I'm not part of that anymore, so I leave.
You fucked your brother, didn't you?
Matter. So it turns out that 2 to 3 weeks she wasn't talking to me, and the first 2 weeks I was in Denmark, that, you know, we weren't talking or doing anything. She had sex with an entire fire department of people in my town.
And
which is cool,
pathological liar.
No.
Yeah,
which is all cool and all that.
Pathological liar.
You can ask anybody you want. Anyways, here's how it goes. When I was in her, you know, in her house that day, guess who she was sleeping with? Her half-brother.
Yeah, this PB Nato guy. Yeah, no, firefighters fucking her, yeah.
Zombies behind us.
No, not the firefighter. When I was in her house that day, she was sleeping with her biological half-brother.
Yeah, big shit. Very good.
I'm slightly aroused.
Was it that obvious? The worst part is, like, I'm talking, this chick, I didn't know, she was nuts. She, like, showed up at my house, like, stalking me because she thought I was the best and wanted me back and all that. I was playing a computer, you know, playing some Source and all that, and you know when the screen loads, it's all black? One day she was behind my house with her shirt up and her tits pressed against the window behind me, and I saw it in the glare. She was fucked up. That chick had problems, but that makes for some good love time.
Not worth the time.
Yeah, well, it was worth it for the time being. So, my friends, they're sitting there, we're all playing beer pong, and me and the best one, the third guy sucks. So me and the other guy, we're like, alright, let's put a bet on this. They say, what? We say, 2 shots. They say, no, we don't want to drink anymore. We're already kind of drunk. We say, alright, whoever team loses, that gender has to go skinny dipping. So, genius idea. I was so happy with my idea. I was the man. So we play, we hammer them, they go butt naked out there, you know, they leave the clothes inside, come back in naked. So we pair off. After they get reclothed, I don't know why we didn't do it when they didn't get clothed, they get reclothed. That's it. My friend goes up, other friend goes up, I go up. So I'm going up, and she just drags me into a bedroom. I'm so excited. She's sitting there, she only has a bra on. I literally just start undressing her completely, we're making out, and as she gets completely butt naked, I'm butt naked, my friend opens up the door, comes in and says, yeah! Get some, Corey! Yeah! Spanks me as hard as he can, which caused penetration. And then after that, she looked straight at me. Now as my friend just spanked me literally inside of her. She looks at me right in the eyes. I look at her right back because I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck happened. We're both kind of hammering. She says to me, no sex.
Wasn't that a conundrum?
It was the worst. That was my first time sealing the deal. He comes in, he spanks me straight in the butt cheek.